What's up, guys? CryptoMuser here. I've stated on this channel many times that I think the SEC really underestimated Ripple's legal team in all this. And they also seem to be, unprepared to defend the very points that they made in the filing of this case. Is XRP itself a security, or did Ripple treat it as such? The SEC, if they were smart, and I think, John Deaton actually suggested this a couple weeks back, but if they were smart, or if they, if they had any brain at all, honestly, they would make the case maybe that, Ripple was selling XRP as a security in the earlier days in, 2013, maybe 2016, back when Ripple was still building out its business and, XRP was less decentralized. That would have been the argument to maybe make. But, they decided to really come after XRP and say that, XRP has been a security itself from day one until now. And not only that, but Ripple knew it was a security this whole time, and they knew they were doing something illegal. And I always just thought this was just a weird, it was very weird because the SEC, it seemed like they were just picking this uphill battle from day one. And it just seemed like an impossible argument to make. So just want to go over, in this video, I kind of want to go over, a couple tweets and a couple things that further explore these thoughts. So first, just want to give a quick update in the market. We have some green in the market, which is good to see. Bitcoin sitting there at 43,062. Up almost 3%. Ethereum at 3,231, almost up 3%. And we have XRP at 75, almost 76 cents. We need, Bitcoin's been ranging basically from 40 to 44,000 for the last month and a half. We really need those bulls to come in, maybe give us a short squeeze and get, shoot Bitcoin past 44,000 up to 46, 48,000 to really get us going in this new year and get this market moving. Bitcoin dominance still sitting there at about 40%, and market cap is back above 2 trillion, which is good to see. So let's get into the video. Johnny Deaton, I always call him the rock star attorney for the XRP community. He had this Twitter thread I just want to show you guys. So Eleanor Tourette, she's one of the producers and journalists for Fox Business, and Charles Gasparino is another reporter for Fox Business. And it's just great to see because Fox is the only mainstream media outlet really covering this case as a whole. And it's really sad to see that because, you see these big mainstream media outlets, basically protecting the SEC and protecting government agencies like this. And, that's exactly the opposite of what, media should be doing. So it's just good to see that, Fox Business is covering this case the way they are. So Eleanor Tourette and I were discussing the judge's ruling today because, as usual, her and Charles Gasparino seem to be the only journalists recognizing the magnitude of this case on the overall digital asset space. I reread the decision, and here are my final takeaways. The June 13th, 2018 legal memorandum regarding whether XRP is a security conducted by the SEC's legal staff is privileged and will not be turned over, but the judge noted that the legal staff members who wrote this analysis did not present a recommendation to the SEC. This finding was very significant. This means that after the SEC's legal analysis, as of June 13, 2018, they did not recommend bringing an enforcement action against Ripple or its executives regarding XRP as a security. So that's a great point to be made. I mean, if the SEC legal staff decided that there wasn't enough information or there wasn't enough information to bring a case against XRP and Ripple, then, what changed in 2 years? Why all of a sudden was there a case to be made? So moving on. The judge also noted that this June 13, 2018 date is before the SEC opened its formal investigation of Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, and before Brad Garlinghouse met with Jay Clayton and Bill Hinman. But this too is very significant because when Clayton and Hinman met Garlinghouse months after the memo was written, Garlinghouse spoke out and said that Ripple is living in purgatory regarding XRP status. Neither Hinman nor Clayton responded by informing him that XRP was a security. It's another point to be made. So first off, the SEC's legal staff says there's not enough information, not enough evidence to bring a case against Ripple, and that XRP, they can't really decide if XRP is a security. And then there's a meeting between, two employees or one SEC chair and another employee of the SEC, Bill Hinman and Jay Clayton. They have a meeting with the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, and in that meeting, they don't state that XRP is a security. So where's the fair notice? how is Ripple supposed to be? How is Ripple supposed to know that they're doing something illegal if the SEC doesn't know that XRP is a security by then, and the Ripple employees don't know that XRP is a security by then? So moving on. Being objective, this memo likely said we need more information before we can make a recommendation one way or another regarding XRP. But I find it significant that as of June 13, 2018, the SEC legal team did not believe it was a clear-cut case that XRP was or is a security. Otherwise, it would have recommended an enforcement action. At a minimum, it supports that something that I've been saying all along. If the SEC truly believed that XRP was a security, it would have sought an injunction to stop Ripple and Jed McCaleb's sales of XRP. Another great point. So if the SEC really thought XRP was a security and that Ripple was doing something illegal, they would have sought an injunction to stop the sales of XRP, but they didn't. So in the past year, Ripple has sold millions of dollars of XRP illegally. If the SEC argument is true, or if they actually believe the argument, that's an illegal sale. They've been letting them sell an illegal security this whole year. And not only that, Jed McCaleb has been also selling millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars of XRP this whole year. So exactly what I've been saying, if the XRP, or exactly what John Deaton's saying, if they actually think XRP is a security, why are they letting this ongoing sale of a security go on for the last year? It makes no sense. And if anything, this has been hurting retail investors even more, because we're the only ones that really been cut off. When this lawsuit was brought out, almost, I'd say like 90% of all exchanges in the U.S., stopped the sale of XRP. They delisted it. So retail investors have been hit the most from all this. And it's funny because, I've always said this, the SEC is supposed to be protecting investors. And what did they do in this case? They hurt investors. And not only that, there's people that have their XRP locked up in retirement funds and on some exchanges. So it's like it's just so sad to see that this government agency that's sworn to protect investors is hurting investors in so much. And it's sad. It really is sad to see. So just want to show you this quick thread, guys. Just so important, these 3 points. It just goes to show that the SEC really is just so, they don't know what they're doing. They're so unprepared in this case. They don't know, if the SEC thought that there wasn't a case in 2018, what changed in those 2 years? It just makes no sense. So moving on to this next point I want to make. Great story, actually. So James Filan, great follow, another attorney in the XRP community. So below is a copy of the FOIA complaint filed by Empower Oversight in its lawsuit against the SEC in the Federal Court of Virginia. So this is a government oversight agency that's actually suing the SEC on not behalf of XRP holders, but it might as well be. But it just goes to see that this case is getting more and more important as time goes on, and that that the XRP community and the people that are putting out these tweets and calling their congressmen and writing letters to their congressmen, this is working. Because look at this. Now we have a government oversight agency, a nonprofit oversight agency, now filing a lawsuit against the SEC for conflicts of interest and saying that basically there was some corrupt nature at the SEC. So it's just a great story here. It just goes to show that this, everything we're doing is working, and that the SEC has really got a lot of people against them right now, and it's just good to see that people are fighting this power. Next on my list. So here we go again with Gary Gensler. Now he's coming after exchanges. Crypto exchanges are set to be a primary focus of the Securities and Exchange Commission's crackdown on digital assets in 2022, said Chair Gary Gensler. Guys, that Gary Gensler is not stopping at Ripple. After this case, they're going to come after, name your favorite crypto. He's coming after it. He's going to come after exchanges. The SEC we've talked about is this, corrupt agency. They're trying to slow down crypto. So we really have to, like I said, we really have to call our Congress people or write our Congress people and let them know that this needs to stop. I've been saying this in every video. We have the power to do something, guys. So we really have to take charge. Write your Congress people. Go to the crypto.com website. And like I said, it takes 15 seconds, guys. 15 seconds. And now there's an international, for international holders, there's a way for you to contact Congress. So there's no excuse, guys. Get on there and write your Congress people. 15 seconds of your time goes a long way. So next, I want to show you guys. So this is actually a great story. This is Charles Gasparino, works for Fox Business. We talked about before. He's saying, this is breaking, crypto industry says the biggest player in regulating digital coins may not be the SEC or FTC, but the Federal Reserve, which is preparing to release its annual report on the business, which will provide some clarity. We've said this a lot in the past couple of months that, crypto is more like either a currency or a commodity. So if it was a currency or commodity, you'd think the FTC would have more regulation over crypto. But the fact that the SEC is calling everything a security, it just goes to show that they're power hungry. They want to control crypto. So they're obviously going to call everything a security so they have regulation over it. But, this is a great thing too, that if the Federal Reserve comes out and gives some clarity in the market, or if the Justice Department or Congress comes out and gives us some clarity in the market, that would kind of cut out the SEC. And that's exactly what we need. And that's why, I'll repeat myself again and again, but we need to write our Congress people and let them know that there needs to be, we want regulation, but it needs to be fair, clear, and cut regulation, and not just this, regulation by enforcement, un-American regulation being brought in by the SEC. So, it's almost like they're against American innovation. They're against the American investor. And the SEC is goes against every, American, thing that we live for. It's like the free market, and, investors, everybody has a chance to win in this world. And it's like the SEC is basically trying to cut out, half the country. So just wanted to show that real quick. So that's, some good news that maybe hopefully the Federal Reserve, comes in, or the Congress comes in, or the CFTC comes in and really takes control of the regulation of this market, because, obviously the SEC is not doing their job. So just want to end this video real quick on this quick tweet. Just thought this was, really resonated with me. It's obvious at this point the SEC tried to turn XRP army against Ripple and destroy XRP, but it didn't work, did it? It made us stronger. And that's so true, guys. Even before this lawsuit, the XRP community was really strong, and we always, I always thought it was, a great community. But, since this lawsuit, it's brought us together so much to fight. We're all came together basically as this decentralized community to fight the powers that be. And it's they should make a movie about this one day, guys, because it's just such a powerful story to show that this group on social media coming together as a whole, bringing up dirt on the SEC, against the Ethereum Foundation, against all the basically the evil actors in this space. And it's just it's been such a great thing to be a part of. And I can't say enough about the XRP community and the strength that we have as this decentralized force, and shout out to all the great content providers on YouTube and Twitter. And you guys, you've really done so much for the space as a whole and for the XRP community. So I just wanted to give them a quick shout out. And I just want to say that I am not an investment advisor. Please do not take anything I write or say as investment advice. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get this, grow this channel as much as I can and get this news out to you guys, as many people as possible. So please like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notification. And thanks, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.